A home for the needy foundation, Uhogwa, tucks away in the outskirts of Benin City, the Edo State capital, for the over 3,000 vulnerable persons here whom life has dealt varying degrees of tragic blows, is a name synonymous with refuge. Amos Ishaku, one of the inhabitants of the home, found succor here in 2014, 2 years after the Boko Haram insurgency in 2012 left him displaced, without shelter or food, and for some time separated from family. He's said to have been in SS2 at the Federal Science and Technical College, FSTC, Lassa, Borno State, at a time when the insurgency put paid to his dream of acquiring education. That story has changed now, as Amos is a fresh graduate with a first-class honors degree in chemical engineering from a renowned institution in the country, Edo State University, Uzairi.
Use it. So my 100 level is all my notebooks.
At the moment, he's returned home to the camp, sharing this humble abode with other internally displaced young men, many of them graduates and undergraduates.
This is where we stay. Some of my brothers, they have gone to teach twice on my class, and this is where I sleep. And this place, we have many here. I cannot even count how many of us are inside. So as you can see, some don't even have mat, so they lie down on the tiles after we clean. That's how we stay.
But the news of his success is generating pride in friends and well-wishers.
I am so impressed. Those children are brilliant. Very brilliant. Look at the condition they operated. There is no air condition there. But yet, in that atmosphere, they were able to read and pass and come out with first class.
Amos is prompt to carrying out assignments. You give him assignments, and then you give him a time frame. He delivers within that time frame. So he's a team leader. So when you put him in a group, and then even when others are not responding, you see Amos take up the task.
He was very smart, dedicated, and very friendly. He's the type of person that no matter the time you come to him with a problem, he will always try his possible best to help you with a solution.
The coordinator of the center, Solomon Folorunshaw's elation is akin to that of a proud father, even though the weight of caring for all the IDPs in his care remains far from lighter. Over 200 of them are undergraduates requiring full support in various universities across the country.
Some are lawyers, some are government lawyers, some are working in banks, and some are married, some have set up their business, and that's what we want to do with the others, so that they can get reintegrated back to the society, and they can become a blessing to the society, they can be useful, and can even look down and see others and say, come, I was once like you, see who I am today.
The principal of the secondary school within the camp, where Amos and the others were tutored before the SAT, SSC and JAM, recounts their experience in the early days of the children's arrival at the center.
At the time they came, we were not having buildings as classrooms, so their classes were done under the trees. It was so that when it rains, we have to carry the few wooden chairs we have. We take it somewhere, and then it's after the rain we have to arrange them back again. And then they were taught under such a setting.
Even now, the graduates and undergraduates among them went home for the holidays or weekends, teach the younger ones in school, as funds to employ more teachers are said to be scarce. Amos also joins in handling this responsibility.
Okay, it's 4s. I thought you wanted to say it's 3x squared. 4s plus 56 equals to 180.
When asked to share his story, a major point for Amos is gratitude for the coordinator of the center, the man who refused to give up on him even when he failed to pass SSE 6 times and JAM twice. He recalls he made his SSE papers at the 7th attempt and JAM at the 3rd attempt, with Mr. Folorunshaw paying all 10 times. Life in school, he remembers, was marked by hardship.
This 500 level, that is when we write our final year, and it was the toughest and roughest time. Even because I did projects, you needed money to print projects. You needed money to even carry out the practical because because of engineering, I have to do experiment. So there were a lot of things that I needed. But at the end, I was able to do it through Pastor Solomon, who has been with me and who is still with me.
He's concerned his dream could easily have been lost.
It was really a rough period, but I am very happy that now I am a graduate. My word to people is that those of them that help us, they should continue to help us. Because without them, I would have not been able to come to this point.
The children are hungry. Feeding and meeting other basic needs remain a big challenge at the camp, but with news like that of Amos and the other 17 fresh graduates succeeding in addition to those before them keeps the foundation and these IDPs confident that the remaining chapters of their lives would certainly be brighter if they are remembered and invested in by anyone who cares, even just a little bit. Jessica Lugusere, Channels Television News.